What's up, Lunker League? This is Kermit from Largemouth Lunkin, and like I said, I have a great new lineup coming this year of what I'm going to be fishing. I'm going to be doing a nice big unboxing right now where I'm going to be setting up this equipment. In addition to that, I'll be explaining it to you, and from there what I'm going to do is actually fish these probably tomorrow and the next day, and then after that I have a tournament where I'll be using these reels, so rods and reels. So we're gonna go ahead and get set up. So what I'm gonna do, start breaking out my rods. And word up to Tackle Warehouse, I ordered these things in the morning yesterday, right around 6:30, and they came the next day. Any ordering you have to do, I would definitely suggest Tackle Warehouse. Let's get it going. Alright folks, first rod up. This is my OKUMA Helios. It's my spinning rod, 7-foot medium heavy. Right off the bat, one of the things I really love, the naked reel seat. This rod here is a 40-ton rod, and I believe it weighs 3.6 ounces. Got this at a deal on Tackle Warehouse. It was $129 down from $189. So if you have the opportunity and you're looking for a medium heavy spinning rod, this would be the way to go. Alright folks, so I got my bait casting rods all out. So let me show you what I got here. 7-foot heavy PAL Inferno rod. Immediately, things I like. The naked grip in here. It's an incredibly light rod. It is a 36-ton rod. FOGGY guides. Guides that are micro but semi-micro and sit right on the rod. That aids in sensitivity. So it's a 7-foot. Alright guys, so I also have a 7.3 medium heavy Inferno in the same lineup, and then I have an additional which is going to be my frog rod, and that is going to be the 7.3 medium heavy mag, and that is also by PAL, but this is the endurance rod, so a little bit different styling. Again, not too excited about this, but I know that these are incredible rods. So we're gonna get this one hooked up as well. Alright guys, we're gonna get into the rest of my stuff. I just unboxed the 4 rods, and now we're going to get into the other tackle. What's cool about Tackle Warehouse, if you spend enough, they reward you. So, for like $5, got some shirts. One shirt, short sleeve and a long sleeve. I can't tell which is which right now. But they're the black with the wood writing. And then the hat to match, so I could be like my friend, Christian. In addition to that, so to go with those rods, got a few reels. We can start the bait caster. So the DIAWA Tatula CT100 SX. So what I'm going to do, I'll go through these quickly, and then I'm just going to go ahead and place them on a reel and talk about them further from there. Our next video you may see is just me out trying to use them. So this is an 8 1-to-1. This one also has 13.2 pounds of drag and a 7-to-1 when it comes to the bearings. So chose this one because it is $129. It's right around that $100 range where I want to get into comparing bait casters. So I want to see how this one performs. From there, I got a highly recommended one, and that is the LEWS LFS. This, I was trying to choose between this and the Crush, the red one. Same price point, $99. This one actually has an aluminum frame and has proven itself over years. So that's what I went with. That's why I didn't go with the Crush. The Crush would have looked great with my Inferno rods, the way that red is, but this is all black and a workhorse for many people in their arsenal. So that's why I checked this one out. This one is a 7.5 to 1, and I believe it has 9 to 1 when it comes to the bearing. So this is a 9 to 1 system. The drag level is 15 pounds, but quite proven in the bass world. So look forward to this one. My last one, another favorite, and that is the Shimano LSX. This is one that people love quite a bit. I ended up with the 150 XG. Went with that one because, again, it was $99, and I'm trying to stay in that $100 range to see what you get for $100. So this one is a 3 to 1. But still, most of the people I know that use this reel, own this reel, tell me it's one of the smoothest reels that they own. 3 to 1. My other one's 7 to 1, 9 to 1. I have 10 to 1s and 11 to 1. So can't wait to check this one out and see what it does. With this one, this one is an 8 2 to 1. So another quick one. And then the drag on this one, geez, it looks like it says 11 pounds. I'm going to have to check into that further. But looks like 11 pounds, although I have seen my friend personally pull some tanks out with the frog with this. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Now we're going to get into the my spinning reels. And what I got was a Sedona C300. I already have the Nisai, which I think is an excellent reel, but this one's a little bit less, so I'll be probably throwing this on my mediums, which is more of my backups. I like to run first with my medium heavies, and then if I do get extremely light into Ned rigging, I get under 1/8 of an ounce, that's when I actually go to my mediums. So that's what I'll be looking forward to putting this on. Then I got a DIAWA. I've heard a lot about DIAWAs. This one here is kind of more of a lower budget. It's $59, I believe. And with this reel, it is 6 2 to 1. The max drag is 22 pounds. And I believe it is a 5 to 1. So look forward to checking this out. I've heard it's incredibly smooth. And just as smooth as my Nisai is the quote from the reviews. So I definitely want to check this one out. And the DIAWA Fago or Fugo, whatever, correct me in the comments, I don't know. This is the one that's supposed to match up head to head with the Nisai. So this is I believe a $99 reel as well. This one is also a 6 2 to 1. The drag on this is 22, and I believe it is a 6 1 to 1. So look forward to putting these on. I'm going to get these on the rods now as I figure out where I'm going to put them, and then we're going to get them all stringed up. So this is the basic unboxing so far. Got a few other things to go with that. Got my high vis Power Pro. Really enjoy that. So I threw that around the last week and a half, and definitely does help with the visibility, especially in the low light and the early morning situations. In addition to that, incredibly smooth, so I had a great time casting with this line. I also got a 17 tactical. I believe what I'm going to do is go full fluoro, and I'm going to put that on my 7.3 heavy. All right, got some more line because I got a lot of spinning reels, so just some more high vis for you. Should have one more in here. This is my 15 P-Line Tactical, an incredible fluorocarbon. Normally I go straight to leader, but then I do like some of my systems where it's all fluoro. I find that really helpful, especially with the Cinco bite and having that loose line out there. It really still transmits that hit or any movement at the end of the line on that worm. So if you haven't checked this out, I definitely check it out. Costs a little bit less than the, I believe it's the Seaguar and VizX, and equally as popular, used by pros. So definitely something to check out. In addition to that, I just had to hook up on my rebarb hooks. These are my drop shot hooks. Actually kind of falling out of love with these, to be honest. I keep finding more and more as you get those bites on that robo worm, I'd say about 5 to 6 catches into it, I start to feel the plastic little keeper here start sliding or moving a little bit. So I actually do want to go to an owner hook. They just weren't in time. Like I said, I'm preparing for a tournament, so I want to make sure I had something handy, and I am used to and comfortable with these. So that's what I went with. Now I'm gonna get all these set up. Thanks for watching. Not sure if I'm gonna put more into this video or not, so hang in there. If I don't, I definitely appreciate y'all. So just to give you a preview before it goes on the reel, I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with the LSX, but very small reel, so I like that. I like how it fits in my hand. Not the tallest guy, but I do have large hands, so you can see I can easily surround it, and that's cool. It's incredibly smooth so far. I think this one's gonna go on my Powell endurance rod. Alright folks, so I got the DIAWA Tatula. Really nice. Really nice. Also fits in the hand. You can see it's a little bit larger. Looks like it has a smaller handle, but it's still smooth. And this is the thing about the Tatulas. See how that comes down? That's supposed to reduce friction when you're casting and improve your casting. And then it goes back up and it's regular, and then goes back down. So we're gonna give this one a shot. This one was $129, like I was saying, but this is the lowest model in that series, so slightly more than what I paid for the other two. But this is gonna go on my 7.3 Inferno. Alright folks, so the LFS, I'm pretty sure many of you are familiar with this. This is one of the reels that was definitely suggested to me. So I took heed. I appreciate your comments. Make sure you keep filling up the comment box below. So this is my LFS. This is a 7.5-to-1, and this will be going on my 7-foot heavy. DIAWA Fuego. Let me turn this better for you. So not bad, very smooth right off the bat. This is the 2500. You got to do a little bit more work in the handle. There's a ring you got to take off and slide to the side of the handle to make sure that no water or dust and debris get in. But this is going to go on my Helio, I believe, my OKUMA. I'll just put it that way. That's what this one's going to go on. Alright folks, so I got a Sedona. These are close to the 69 range. I have some other spinning reels that are within that price range, so I want to check the smoothness, the drag, the overall durability of this one. But this is going to go on one of my rods I was telling you about before, and that is the Insight Pro Advantage rod. Got this rod from Walmart, $49, and I absolutely love this rod. I used this rod for quite some time, drop shotting and other finesse techniques. Very good tip, can handle an 1/8 of an ounce up to 3/4 of an ounce. So gonna be my medium range there that I'll be using this one with. So I'm gonna get them set up now. All right, folks. Last but not least, DIAWA Legalis. Believe this is a 3000. Nope. It is a 2500. So with DIAWA, when it comes to their bass series, you'll see that they have most of them in the 2500. And you'll see the differences in the gear ratios and weight on many of their products. So They make a general version for everybody else, and then for the bass, they up the ratio to 6:2 to 1. Many times they're lighter, right within that 2500 range. So incredibly smooth reel. Again, this one's $59.99 on Tackle Warehouse. So I have a couple reels within that price point that I want to be able to compare this to. This is going to go on my HTP medium, which is a little bit lighter than my Pro Wind sight. It's from 1/8 to 1/2. So that's why I went with a little smaller reel. Looking forward to this. Things that I've seen on this that I have not seen, let's say on my Nasai. So these have an anti-reverse. This one, my DIAWA Fago, and I believe my Sedona, where my Nasai doesn't have an anti-reverse, and many of the Shimanos, as you start to go up, don't have an anti-reverse. I'm not really one that fights the fish going backwards like some do, back reeling, and I let the drag do the work, which is why, you know, Shimano is known for its drag. So they don't necessarily need that step. I don't necessarily need that step. It helps sometimes when you're just backing up your line to cast, but what I'm looking for is the overall performance, the smoothness of bringing that fish in, the smoothness of the drag of fighting that fish. So I'm going to get all these put on and get set up. What's up, Lunker League? Yeah, so that is my new setups for 2020. I'm going to be adding those to the setups I have to give me more versatility when I'm out there to catch more bass. So went through, got the SLX, got the DIAWA, got the LEWS, and then got some spinning, 2 Shimano, 2 DIAWA, to just help round out what I have, in addition to some great gear. Once again, Tackle Warehouse is awesome. You definitely want to check them out. If you've been here this long, definitely appreciate you. Leave your comments below on if you've used any of these, how you like them, if there's any that you'd wanted to use, if you've used these rods. You know the deal. Just stay tuned for the next one.